His Excellency, Most Reverend Jose S. Bantolo Didi, the respected President of Liceo de Masbate, Reverend Father Giovanni C. Golmatico, our energetic Vice President for Academic Affairs and Dean of College of Education, Dr. Recolito C. Cantres Sr., to the esteemed Deans and Principals, the very active teaching and non-teaching staff, to our dear parents and guardians, to all of you watching today, and of course, to the batch 2021 graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to all of us. Let me begin by welcoming all of you and express my sincerest gratitude to my alma mater. Thank you very much, Miss Patria, for the flattering introduction, to Father Giovanni and Sir Jerry Hoson, and to all the people behind the camera who made this possible. I feel very fortunate and pleased to have been invited to speak here in front of you on what I know is a very special day. Never in my wildest dreams would I even imagine being the guest speaker for today's 71st commencement exercises of my beloved school. And for that, I am truly honored and thankful. First and foremost, congratulations, my dear students. You did it. But remember that graduation isn't the end of a tough journey. It only marks the beginning of a tougher yet beautiful one. Today's theme is all about the 73 years of Catholic education, gifted to give. I really want to emphasize on the word give. But first, let me ask you two questions. What do you usually give to others? And why is giving important? When I look back to the days when I was a graduating student like you, I felt very excited because I thought I can finally work and earn my own money. The motivation of being from an indigent family certainly pushed me in achieving my goals and achieving and finishing my studies. I always thought of all the material things I would get or buy if I become successful one day. When I became a public school teacher, I had been busier than ever. Yes, my salary did increase a little, and I get to buy things that I want and provide for my family. But there were times when even during weekends, I had to work to finish a report or go to school to prepare and clean my classroom. Kinds of stuff like that. I wasn't able to attend Sunday Mass regularly because I was often too tired and ill-tempered. My health started to deteriorate as well. That's why I often had colds or cough, and bonding time with my family was also very seldom, since most of the time I'm at school. And then, all of a sudden, this COVID-19 pandemic happened, and we were totally in shock of how this virus rapidly turned the old to the new normal way of living. Lockdowns were everywhere, no more school, no more work, and it seemed like the whole world had stopped turning, just like the way we're used to it. But amidst all the chaos that this virus had brought to us, there were so many realizations that I have contemplated while staying at home. One of which is the time I spend with my family. Every day, we work and grind to achieve our dreams, that sometimes we forget to give them the opportunity for us to be closer to each other and make happy memories. Time spent with family is indeed time well spent. Another is the time I spend for myself. Mental health is as important as our physical health, especially nowadays. I remember during ECQ, instead of worrying and sulking, I did some recreational activities like morning workouts, Zumba, playing with my dog, and even recorded TikTok videos with my sisters. And I noticed that my body started to regain its health. I wasn't getting colds or cough anymore, and I felt more energized and less tired. So, when you're feeling exhausted already, pause a little. Take deep breaths or maybe listen to relaxing music. Learn to rest, not to quit. Just like a famous brand of chocolate once said, give yourself a break. Lastly, and what I believe the most important, is to give back to others. You might think, but how can I give back to others? I'm not rich. I myself don't have money. Just remember, God has given us the greatest sacrifice, His only Son, Jesus. In doing so, He left us with a true example of what it means to give. He asked us to sacrifice as an act of worship before Him. And when we obey, He will bless us tenfold. But in giving, God wants us to be cheerful, generous givers with humble hearts. He asks us to give as a response to His grace in our lives, even if what we have to offer is all that we have. And I think that is what the message of this theme is all about. It is by no accident that this concept, gifted to give, has been chosen, because in this time of crisis, this is really what the world needs. According to an article that I've read, the Philippines, by far, is still the largest Catholic country in Asia, holds a gift, a treasure. That is its Catholic faith. It is that faith that moves people to be grateful for the daily bread they receive, and to be bread broken for others, an active living out of the Eucharist that is celebrated daily. And for me, it is in giving that we truly express our faith. That is why I really commend those people and organizations who put up community pantries and donate to those who lost their jobs without expecting anything in return. I salute our frontliners, the doctors, nurses, police, and everyone who risk their lives every day just to keep us safe from this virus. I also want to acknowledge the proud parents who dedicated their lives in supporting and nurturing their sons and daughters in becoming who they are today. And of course, to my fellow educators who gave a part of their lives in helping and guiding these students for them to achieve this success. Can we all give them a big round of applause? As I end my speech, I would like to share with you, my dear graduates, some words of wisdom that you can reflect on. Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." I hope that what you have learned here in Liceo, academically and spiritually, will always stay with you, no matter who you become and where life may lead you. If you want to change the world for the better, start within yourself. Just like what Barack Obama said, change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. We need not to be extra rich nor famous for us to do this. Just one random act of kindness at a time will do, as long as you do it from the bottom of your heart. Be of help to others. Always pray to God. And constantly share the gifts of life by faithfully living out day to day our faith. And be the true light of the world and salt of the earth. Once again, congratulations, and may the odds be ever in your favor. God bless you all.